Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for coming back. In today's video I will be talking about motherhood culture shock that I felt. Culture shock I had as a mother. For context, I'll be talking about what culture shock means. Culture shock is the feeling of disorientation, confusion, and anxiety that people feel or experience, when they encounter something new or something that is unfamiliar. And motherhood culture shock refers to unexpected challenges and surprises that new mothers face as they navigate their new role and identity. Talking about motherhood culture shock, it's actually very unique to different mothers. The things I'll be talking about in this video are some of the things that most mothers might have faced and some mothers might not even experience at all, while some mothers might have experienced even something more. Okay, before we continue in this video, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please kindly subscribe to my channel. Please like this video and please share this video for other moms or new moms or mom to be to learn beforehand. So without further ado, let's jump right into the video. Number one culture shock I had as a mom was the overwhelming love I had for my baby. Nobody told me that I was going to have this sudden intentional love for somebody I just met 9 months ago. The love was so overwhelming. The love was it's something I can't even explain. I guess that is why moms won't tell you these things. It's something you have to experience yourself, and that is why I'm using this moment to pray for every TTC mom that God will answer every of your prayers concerning having a baby very soon. It's something that you can't tell someone. It's something you can't explain. It's something you can't, explain to anyone. It's something you can't explain to anyone. I felt this great love for this baby. The love was overwhelming. The love was magical, and it's still overwhelming. The love is such an overwhelming one. The type of love you will feel for your newborn, the shock, that is the number one major culture shock I felt. The love is something I cannot explain, and that is what other moms will not tell you as a new mom. Number two culture shock I experienced as a new mom is exhaustion. Is it exhaustion or exhaust? I was just exhausted. I was exhausted both physically and mentally. I was exhausted from taking care of this baby, and that is because of the third point I'm going to mention in this video. The third culture shock I'll be talking about is lack of sleep. Oh my god, nobody told me I was going to be having VGL for most of the days. For like the first to 6 months I had sleep deprivation, and I started work around the 4th month, and I tell you, it wasn't funny at all. Most times at work I was sleepwalking. I was stressed out. I was fagged out because I wasn't having enough sleep at night. So it was something I had to deal with. And motherhood shock, no one will tell you about. Like, after you have your baby, you're gonna have to part with some of your sleep. The next culture shock I'll be talking about is changing schedule. Is it schedule or schedule? I don't know. Okay, so I had to really, change my schedule because I have a newborn, and it wasn't like when I didn't have a baby when I could attend every function, every activity. It was a good time, but when I had my baby, I had to factor in having a baby, going with the baby to this place. Is it okay? Is it good for the baby? Is it going to be convenient for me too? I had to factor those things in. I remember one of my friends even got wedded around when I just had my baby, but I couldn't attend because it was not even in my state, and I just thought of all the stress I'll be putting my baby through, the stress I will also be going through. So I just had to cancel the event. If you haven't had a baby yet, enjoy it while it lasts, because when your baby comes, you have to always factor in your baby in every of your activities, at least for their tender days. When they are now grown, you can go back to your normal lifestyle, but when they are still tender, when they are still little, you have to factor their presence in your activities. And that is one major shock. I didn't even know I was going to experience, that I would have to cancel some events because I'm not a mother. Next culture shock I'll be talking about is challenges with breastfeeding or lactation. Well, for me, it wasn't so much. I didn't experience this too much. It was just for like the first 3 days, first 2 3 days, yeah. And after the third day, I was able to overcome it. But the first day, I wasn't prepared for it. Baby was really crying. I wasn't feeling good. Nothing. There was no breast milk. There was nothing. So it gave me concern, and I was disturbed. But then I think after the second third day, I was able to overcome it. And I have a video up here on my channel talking about how to increase your breast milk as a new mom or as a mom in general. So please go to my channel and watch. Next culture shock I'll be talking about is balancing motherhood with other activities like your work and personal life. Like I said previously, it was not so easy for me balancing work and having a baby because I was sleep deprived. So it was something I had to learn. So if you are a new mom or you're a mom to be, start preparing on how to learn to balance your work with being a mom, or balancing your personal life with being a mom. Personal life, there were some things I couldn't just do again because I had to factor in having a baby, and it was something I just had to come to terms with. It wasn't something I agreed. Is it agreed now? No, it wasn't something that it came to me easily. So it was something I had to learn. I had to learn how to balance being a mother with every other activity. And it's a beautiful thing. I tell you, it's a beautiful thing that you have to now begin to re-strategize your normal life to something different. Next, motherhood culture shock I'll be talking about is a change in body image. Oh my god. Well, for some mothers, it's not something they really care about, or it's not something that really happens to them. They are able to snap back almost immediately. In fact, some people, you will see some mothers and you would argue they have children because they still have their perfect and wonderful body shape. Why for some of us there is this body change. I tell you, there's a body change. And well, for me, it wasn't challenging because I accepted already. Whenever I see my body, it's something that brings me joy, that yes, a life came out of this body, and that is why this body is like this. And it's not because I'm not making effort to snap back, but it is not just working. So it's something you have to come to terms with, that having a baby might come with you accepting a new body image, and you just have to love it. The next motherhood culture shock I'll be sharing is losing part of your body. Well, I don't know how to title this, but I'll just say it that way: losing some part of your body. Okay, so some women tend to lose some part of their body when they start bearing children. I've heard stories of women losing teeth when they start bearing children. Some even lose eyesight when they start bearing children. But for some it could be worse. Why for some they might not even experience losing anything at all? Well, for me, I lost my edges. Okay, for me, I lost my edges, and well, I'm trying to grow them back now, because when I was pregnant, my hair was very full. I had very full hair, but when I had my baby, everything, my edges left me. They parted ways with me. So it's something I just keep to terms with. And another thing is memory loss. Well, for me, it's getting better now. When I just had my baby, I usually have that a lot. I might be talking about something now, and next minute I can't even remember my line of thoughts again. And it was just something that was hard. It was hard for me, and it was something I had to deal with. So Like I said, some might not even experience any of this, might not experience losing any part of their body, while some might experience it. Motherhood is a beautiful thing, and the challenges vary from person to person, but in total, in my conclusion, motherhood is a beautiful thing. I'm sharing this video not to get any mom scared or moms to be. I'm not sharing this video to get you scared. I'm just sharing this video to get you prepared for whatever may come. You cannot predict. Like I said, some mom experienced this, a few of these. Some mom experienced even more, while some mom didn't even experience this at all. And in all, it's just to for you to be informed beforehand. It's for you to prepare. It's not to scare you at all. Motherhood is a beautiful thing, I tell you. Being a mom is a beautiful thing. It is important to acknowledge these challenges, and most importantly, to seek support. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please, if I haven't mentioned any motherhood culture shock that was peculiar or that is peculiar to you, please kindly drop it in the comments. I will be in the comments. And please subscribe to this channel. At this point, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, then what are you waiting for? Please subscribe to this channel. Please like my videos and share this video for other moms to learn. I know that motherhood is a beautiful journey, but there are some challenges that one might face. Thank you very much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.